your boy Jericho,
And I'm Sabinky.
and this is our little funny and informative YouTube.
Yes, where we here to give you the real. We do not conform or dilute. We can give you the real as we see it. So if we say it, it's our real opinion.
So stick around if you want to have some laughs, some fun, just a
Yes,
few
honey, 'cause this
giggles,
is off the chain,
because
honey.
we give it to you straight, no chaser.
I have this very white voice on.
We need you to sit back, relax, hit that subscribe button.
Yes. Oh, hit it. Yes, get it working out, honey, because this is what it is, honey.
And we're about to get up into this. So,
Yes.
Sabinky, let's talk about what's up with the shave. We see you next time we see you.
Girl,
You're gonna be
oh
shaved.
my goodness, I
what's
know
the tea?
it's up north and it's cold, y'all understand, and I don't be wanting to get all that.
He decided to embrace his
And
burly
then
man.
yes, and I don't have I don't be feel like going to the barbershop. I'm sorry, I'm one of those like I go and everything, but I don't be feeling like it. I really don't. It's not somewhere I like. Oh, I want to go to the barbershop.
No, I totally feel you. I just told you, every time you don't do it, I told you I was gonna bring it up.
But I know you. It's good.
I said
I
on
know
the
you
last- I
fine.
said
You
on the
fine.
last
I
episode.
see you over here snatched over there today.
I'm
Oh,
not snatched. I wish I was. But,
child, he is snatched over here. Got his hair on, done up, got a nice
Here we
clean
go.
shape, but with a snatch.
Here
Look
we
at
go.
him.
So, guys, today we're just gonna be keeping it a little bit chill and mellow, laid back. And we're gonna talk about the holidays because we got so many great reviews on our last one about surviving the holidays, Thanksgiving,
Yes.
that we decided why not do a Christmas edition. So it's our little holiday special. So Sabank, let me ask you, what's your favorite time about the Christmas holiday? Or the
Well,
winter holidays, I should say, because everybody doesn't celebrate Christmas.
well, my favorite thing is all of my family usually get together the night before,
On Christmas Eve?
Yes,
Okay.
and we all stay together. We all, have us some wine. Those who drink wine, we all have fun in our activities.
Red
And,
wine?
it be there, it be present.
All right.
Yeah, it be
I got the
present.
party.
But I mean, yeah, we all get together. We have some wine or whoever, do whatever your relaxation, your activity is. They have fun.
Okay.
And do that. Play cards, play different games.
Mhm.
Like we have the kids, so my cousin sometimes make cookies with kids and all that type of stuff. So it'd be fun. It'd be nice. And, have the house permeate and have all the different smells. Yes, honey, I'll be right there. And then sometimes we usually get up and have breakfast and all together and it's nice. That's what I look forward to.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not a big Christmas person, but I do enjoy the winter holidays myself.
Yes.
My family actually, we do a thing where we celebrate Kwanzaa. So, we try to get back to our roots. I do, appreciate Christmas.
That's like 7 days, right?
Yeah.
I didn't mean that.
No, you totally find it.
That's like 7 days, right?
Yeah, 7 days with 7 principles per day.
Mhm.
And we try to apply each principle to our life, throughout the year, so I'm actually looking forward to that,
Mhm.
and it actually starts the day after Christmas,
So, yeah, I've had to say you can teach me about it because I know some things about it, but I don't know everything. But I'm not a person who is because everybody don't believe the same thing, and I'm not want to not let some oh you shouldn't admit that where you get that from. Everybody believe what they want to believe.
Right.
I'm not doing to do that, and that's all the part of the holidays because some people be in their feelings, and I'm not gonna say they want to see you sad, but they do. They be Debbie Downers. I mean, everybody go through struggles. Everybody went through problems, but yeah, like the run of the holidays, some people just don't. They just can't. They just. It's not a regular day for them. It's not a regular day anyway, but it's just like it's harder for them to deal with life sometime on those and during that time.
Well, you do know something that a lot of times, it's not even necessarily that the people are trying to be like that. It's just sometimes because that thing called life happens, guys, and it gets in the way, it has a way of turning people, you know. I know around this time, the holiday season, you know, can definitely be a depressing time for a lot of people, you know, for the lost of loved ones.
Yeah, honey, I've been there.
You know.
Honey, and it's just not the holidays. That's what I'm saying for me. I didn't go through these things all through the year. It's not just the holidays. But if I'm going to go out and, you know, go to my family house and go have, you know, whatever it be around them for family, I'm not going to, I mean, even if I'm sad, I'm going to, you know, when I'm around them, they're not going to know I'm sad because it's Christmas time or holiday time. Who wants to be, you know, around somebody that is true. You could like you this all the time? You know, everybody want, you know, eating and doing different things. We don't see you in the corner, you know, look like a bump on the log, and like somebody done stole your best friend, and everybody asking you what's wrong and doing different stuff, and you're not giving no kind of feedback. You're not saying anything. You're just sitting there looking crazy. What kind of sense does that make?
I mean, I don't think it makes any sense at all. I mean, that's one reason why people should definitely not come to those type of events if they're gonna be like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But on the contrary, I do believe, you know, it's good for people to be around people, especially around those times and those moments.
And this is the next thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not a person that will come to somebody's house on a holiday or whatever just to start drama. Because there's some people that does too. And like, I don't like if you came here to start trouble. Why?
Yeah, this just ain't the time for that.
Yeah, it's like, no.
Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, any of those winter holidays
that
you believe in.
That's why we trying to tell you, survive in the holiday. When you survive in the holidays. Yes, you got to be prepared for all different types of scenarios and stuff that goes on. I say, when you go for a holiday, you have to be prepared for like whatever, because you never know what's going to happen on them holidays. Like people, I'm telling you, they getting their feelings to be drinking, and then you like they can't handle their liquor. Be ready to get mad at other people.
That ain't got nothing
right,
to do
like what? Why? And then like, honey, what is seriously? What is all this about? What is going on? And like, I'm a person like, I'm not a person who need liquid courage. If you know what I mean. If y'all know what I mean, liquid courage to say what I have to say. If we are grown-ups, that's the whole thing about being a grown-up and being an adult. If we have a problem, we're supposed to be able to talk and say, well, I'm not liking what, you know, what's going on, or you said this, or I'm not, you know, whatever the situation may be, and speak about it and, you know, and move on. That's what grown adults do. When you sit there and have a problem and and, you know, and all in your feelings and stuff like that, that means, you know, you're still childish. Like, that's what kids do. I mean, you don't just sit there and get mad. You deal with the problem and go head on. You know, who sits there and be pouting like
people who can't get out their way. People who can't get out their own way.
I mean, seriously, are you an adult or are you a child, honey?
You know, again, like I said, the holiday time is not for any bickering or fighting, in my opinion. It's definitely a time to, you know, spread joy, spread love, to receive it, to accept it, to look back and realize that, yeah, you made it through the year. It may not have
get it,
been the best year, you know, for you, you know, because we all have ups and downs.
I mean, exactly. You might not have the, you know, the best Christmas, all the you know, best holiday, you know, everything underneath your Christmas tree or whatever, or yeah, like if I say or menorah, but It's about the you know the being together and having, you know, that is way more than actual the gift, and that's what people don't understand, the giving as well as receiving. As like, aren't you planning on you know, volunteering on Christmas?
Actually, yeah, because like I said, I'm not big on Christmas like that, so I do plan on volunteering because it's a way of giving back. Like I said in my last
wonderful.
video.
That's wonderful.
And one thing I actually do like about this is that I've learned this concept recently where, you know, when you're a giving person and you give to others that give, the giving never stops. It just stays in rotation, and that's something I'm about, you know, because again, there's so much in this world with corruption and darkness and people trying to dim the light that, you know, I got just a little bit of light out inside of me, and I don't mind sharing it. And if I can find others that's passionate about it just as much, it's like go share that love, guys. You know, it's a big old world out here. Everybody, isn't as fortunate as I've stated in many videos before to have some of the opportunities that I have or others have, and it's just like, hey, just a little bit of kindness goes a long way. So if you have some free time or whatever
It should
you
be.
can do,
I
you should
agree.
definitely
I feel you should
volunteer.
do it all year, but especially during this time.
Oh, absolutely.
You should do it all year, but especially this time. Like you
Absolutely.
see people who are outside cold and sitting there saying they don't have any food to eat. Exactly. You just imagine yourself, like, going through like, because I know I wouldn't, me myself, I would never go through that. I'm not saying that because I'm so much better, but I'm just saying I know how my family is. They're like, even if one, like, they're not gonna see, you know, this, somebody going without eating. That's what I'm saying. Like, yes, we do need to be more like giving into other people because we don't realize how much we do have and how much we do receive all through the year.
Oh,
And some
absolutely.
people don't get it one time a year.
And something else too that I think that a lot of us forget is that you could be up today and down tomorrow.
I'm trying
So
to tell
it's
you,
like,
he who
hey,
blessed to give you up, he can be blessed. You gonna go down,
yeah.
and the next thing people need to realize, you need to know down before you can know up. Because if you don't know what it is to be down, how you gonna know what it is to be up?
That's true.
I
That is very
mean,
true.
that's just how life goes, and that's the part of the things that life teaches us.
But on a lighter note, Sabink, let me ask you this: what's one of your favorite memories about the holiday season growing up as a kid?
Oh my goodness, I had so many. um, it's one that I'm gonna talk about, and it's still gonna talk about to this day. I'm sorry, and it's my sister. She's gonna get mad at me for talking about this, but yes, I asked for a bike for Christmas, and my she had asked for a bike prior, and I had got my bike, and I was happy because I was like, I was a kid who liked to go outside, play around, drive my bike, do this and play outside and the rest of that stuff. And I was so happy to get my bike, and she was like, I've been asking for a bike for so long, all the rest of this stuff. I haven't got my bike. I was like, girl, like, you can ride mine. Don't act like don't start because I don't want you to leave. And I'm trying to tell you, like, because she is like, she's an outdoor person too, and like, she'll be going for hours and hours just on riding her bike, sweating down. And I'm like, child, I go ride around a couple places, chill, but I ain't gonna be doing no hours, excursions, and all the rest of it stuff like that. Yeah,
But then again, I ain't learned how to ride a bike till I was 19, so.
Child, please. Well, yeah, I was younger than that. But yeah,
Well,
that
child,
was so like, I was so happy to get my bike because that's why I love to, to go outside. And then, most of the stuff I asked for, like when I was younger and was a kid, I mostly asked for. I mean, I mostly got, as in for Christmas or whatever. I mostly got everything. Like I had all the Nintendos, the Super Nintendos, the Dreamcast. We had all of those games.
Okay.
So like most of all that, like that's what I'm saying. Like I really want to have my nieces and nephews and other people's children get those those same things because some. Yeah, I can't say I had a rough life and the rest of that stuff because when like I said, my family, it was like when one couldn't do, the other one could will kick in to help make sure everything go right so that you didn't know that it was stuff going on, even though that it was also stuff going on in the house because like my mom. We was a single parent, and my father really wasn't in the picture at that that time. So all like my being like growing up, my mother really did all of that because he was gone, you know. So yeah, my mother was like her, and some of my other family members, aunts, and grandmother and grandparents. They always looked out for me. So no matter if I didn't get maybe what I exactly wanted, maybe 1 year, I still got something from them. So it, all the way down. Like, and that I would, if I didn't get anything, I would still learn. It's not about what you receive; it's about
the giving.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, and I'm glad you said that because there's actually a few things I want to bring up. So I had someone talk to me recently, and they was just telling me how they get so much anxiety and stress around the holiday time because they don't know exactly what to do in a sense of it's just so stressful because they feel like they have to spend all this money on these gifts and they don't know what to give people and they feel like they have to entertain and all these things. And I thought about it and I was just like, it's actually it does. Christmas doesn't have to be as hard and difficult.
And it's not. That's not what I'm telling you. That's not what it's all about.
It's not
first
all about
of all,
that.
First of all, when you going to get gifts, you always supposed to get things that I feel you want people to have. So if you want them to have that, go ahead and get it. Because I have another cousin. He has like where I will say no limit to what he wants. He wants because that's what he wants the person to have. And I'm like, are you good? Oh, child, why would you give him, that, and you can't do that, and you shouldn't do that because you never know what he might receive in the end because that's what he want to give him, give that person that, and that's what his way of giving. So he may his way of receiving. You never know, and that's why I try to tell you. You can't look at just the how much it is and the rest of that. Is it coming from a good place and the rest of that stuff? Like you don't because some people will be joke buy you some perfume trying to say you're so fresh or whatever.
Or
but
they end up buying you something.
Even though they did that, so I didn't mean to cut you off. Even though they did that, they're not trying to be funny, but they just trying to tell you in such a a nicer way. You need to be a little bit more fresh.
Or a lot of times people buy you gifts that they want for themselves.
Somebody, they could do that. Some people could do that.
A lot of times.
Oh, this don't work for me. This ain't my color. Oh, girl, I can tell me.
But
me and me, I'm like, you don't have to do that. But I know, most of my family always do with thought. So, like, they always know what I like. I love music as well. So I sometimes got a lot of CDs, different CDs or something like that, because they know I love music. Like Beyonce, got a new CD come up. They know, oh, I already got his Beyonce CD, or I already got this,
But what if 12 people give you the same Beyonce
honey,
CD?
they already talked about it because I told you they know what I like, so they they're like, okay, I'm getting this one, I'm getting this, you getting this, like the movie Identity Theft. I loved it. Identity Theft. Melissa McCartney. Oh my goodness, she was hilarious. My cousin bought me that. I love that movie. I used to watch it over and over and over and over. And he got me that. Another one, I like to be, like I said, Beyonce, so they got me the Gold Member movie. Like, they just, they got me the Dreamgirls movie. Like I'm saying, like, they know what I like.
They got you the Obsessed movie?
Honey, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that girl. I don't need that girl.
Okay. But
we're not gonna get on that either. I don't want the beehive coming for me. So but even though they do, I'm ready. But I don't want them coming for me.
One of the things that I was gonna piggyback off of what he said is what actually I had told the individual, which is there's always something you could do around the holiday time and make it stress free. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like something that I love to do with my family around this time of year is we love to bake. And I know that you said, around your family, you guys bake cookies from time to time.
Yes, bake cookies. Yeah. My aunt, she don't have it no more. I want her to have it. Most of the time, like during like a little bit before Christmas, she'll have a sweets thing where it's just like all different kind of sweets. We'll come like I'll be on 8 or whatever, and she just come over for sweets and cookies like that, and we just sit and talk and say different stuff. It was so cute. You had like little cheese and crackers.
Oh, y'all just take y'all food.
And then like you can bring your presents. Like it'll be a time to bring your presents.
Wine.
Wine yeah, well, I'm saying you will have your wine.
Tell her she need to throw that. I will be there. Make sure it's red. I like red wine.
Yes, it was so nice. I understand stuff like that. But you know,
we
just gathering.
We used to do something similar, but not only did we bake cookies, but we like to make gingerbread houses as families. So we get
that's cute.
Now what we used to do is
we ate it though, you know. But I'm just saying.
You probably would have ate the gingerbread man too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say we
Girl.
sometimes we used to my grandma had this great recipe for making it from scratch, so we definitely use bread houses from scratch. But also the kits are just as much fun.
Gingerbread man.
You know, actually, I'm not the gingerbread man. I'm the gingerbread maker.
Okay.
So yeah, like oh my god. So that's something I would suggest. Like making a gingerbread house is fun, especially if you have younger siblings, kids involved. Who doesn't love sweets?
What?
You know, kids love
all
that, and
them
then it helps
gummy
them be
bears and all them.
Absolutely.
I be on 8. I'm trying to tell you, I don't need to be eating it anyway.
Absolutely.
I be on 8. I'm trying to tell you.
And something else that I said that's super easy is around this time, you know they all gonna be playing holiday movies. What, the Hallmark Channel has, 25 days or 23 days of Christmas leading up to Christmas? Some of the favorites. Like, what's one of your favorite holiday movies?
I'm really not really, you know, with the holiday movies.
Really?
I'm not.
No Home Alone?
That's one of my favorites.
No Last Holiday?
Yeah, Home Alone is one of my favorite movies. I was gonna
Christmas Carol?
I was gonna go. No. I was gonna go to my 3. But I'm gonna tell you what. I don't like things that are cliche, and I don't like things that were, you know, you're trying to make it. Again, remember, I don't like commercial. So when I feel like it's commercial, it's some stuff that I already seen. Oh, this is it. I can tell you the whole thing. I don't want to see it. So, and a lot of Christmas movies are like that. So this is my thing. But Home Alone is one of my most favorite, especially the second one. I definitely love it. The whole New York with the tree. Yes, love it. That's one of my favorite. Last Holiday, I would not say so.
Well, I was just throwing Christmas.
This Christmas is good. This Christmas,
I would say, was a good one.
Yes, even though I'm not gonna go on him, but yes,
we're not gonna do that because we got another good stuff
we're
gonna talk about.
What's another one? I had said
The Christmas Carol.
No,
what?
Like my family, like a
the
diva.
Grinch?
My family them like diva, and I don't like diva. They watch that every year. Do you know what a diva is?
I've seen it before.
Yes, they love that.
I just suggest to you guys what y'all should do is have a movie marathon. Christmas movies marathon. But everybody want to watch something different, like somebody over here. So what you do is y'all plan ahead of time so everybody don't have to be fighting over what to watch. That's one thing I think people should do. Another thing I think that everybody should do.
Sorry, I know my dad's Jingle All the Way. I love Jingle All the Way too.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
So what about the Santa Claus?
It's all right.
Oh, here we go. I'm done with you. Moving along.
You so shady.
Not today, Shaden. Not today.
Girl, you know you shady.
What I was gonna say is another great thing I tell people to do is that's free. Why don't you just go around the neighborhood and check out the lights? You know what I mean? Like, see what your neighbors have going on and maybe get some ideas for your future because, it's so many people that do love the holidays, such as Christmas, that they be on point with their Christmas lights.
Decorations and everything.
Decorations are the truth. Now, again, I may not do it, but I enjoy going to people's houses and seeing
But
it.
going around neighborhood. I like caroling.
Do you go caroling?
I don't go caroling because, girl, I can't sing.
Oh, so you like to come to your house?
Yes, I sit there and go.
Do you tip them?
Yeah, sing.
Do you tip them?
Sing. You're not supposed to tip them, girl.
I thought you were supposed to tip them.
No, you're supposed to tip them. Tip them what?
So all these just ain't taking my money?
Girl, yeah, we taking your money. You're not supposed to tip them, girl.
Oh, I don't know. I just know. I thought that was a service.
They just come. No, they ain't doing no service. They just coming to give you, spend some holiday cheer with you.
Well, never
no.
Mind. Hey, I learned something new today. I thought you were supposed to tip me.
No, I mean, you could give it if it's a church or like that. But honey, you gotta be careful. If that's the case, you'll have everybody out there singing it. I want from a tip. Girl, no, honey, I can't. I am not gonna go embarrass myself. I'm not gonna say, honey, I sing like they say. I sing in the shower, or if I'm in my feelings. I'm telling you, I keep trying to tell you about that resentment.
Here we go. I can't.
But
What
you gonna say?
Something else I say that you could always do, that's festive too, is make some ornaments. I was just talking to somebody about that today. I remember growing up, we used to do popcorn. Popcorn on a string and put it around the tree. And you like them certain family members that like to eat them all. It's like, get your.
We send our age group.
I'm just saying. Or cranberries. Mm-hmm. Cranberries is a really good one. I love making the link chains out of the out of construction paper. Mm-hmm. That's fun. And
I used to do the little streaming paper.
Streaming paper.
To make the little chains.
What's streaming paper?
Streaming paper that you put up to make that when you're doing decoration.
Oh yes.
You fold it and you keep one that back and forth, and then after a while come out like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, something else. Another great tip is when you are getting ready for these holidays and decorating. Since we're talking about that, please do not overdo it. Remember, less is more. I agree. I despise when people be putting all this stuff
and
on
the tinsel.
Thank you. That's where I was gonna go. A hot mess. That's where I was really gonna go.
It is
too much.
Everywhere.
Out of control. Too much.
Everywhere. Why is tinsel in
so messy?
I can't stand it. I'm like, y'all don't need that. I tell them, they don't need that.
Just a little bit.
My tree don't need that. Honestly, so many cream cheese without that dang tinsel. It gets everywhere. It's everywhere. I can't stand that stuff.
Speaking of trees, so what do you think about this whole thing where they got you can pick your color tree, a solid color. So like you have a white tree, a blue tree, a pink tree, a green tree, a black tree.
Honey, we in 2019 for to be 2020. You know they're gonna come out with everything to please these people. They already know they're too sensitive.
Well. I just keep me with an old-fashioned evergreen tree.
Thank you.
It don't have to be real. I love the smell
of pine. I want it to be real.
I got me some pine salt. We spray it up in the house. Girl, it gets me that
I got the pine for. I used to have the pine Febreze and also the pine hand.
So what's the difference?
I love it.
Right. So you get a fake tree and just spray that.
No, I want the real tree.
I don't want a real tree because I don't want to do no needles.
Girl, they ain't that hard. They ain't that hurtful. I do.
If you get you a real tree, you gotta deal with them needles shedding, falling
all the time. We used to do a real tree all the time.
Ain't happening. Not me.
Girl,
not me.
No,
not me.
It permeates the house. Have the house so like pine and clean. I love it.
So let me ask you this, since we're talking about that. So we talked about gift giving a little bit. So what do you think overall, as far as like when it comes to the Christmas holidays, to have like a stressful one? What's some things you think people should do, or what can you do to make sure that it's not as stressful, or you don't have to deal with as much anxiety, during this time?
I feel my grandma used to say this best, and it is best all the time. People know Christmas is coming. What time it is every year? If it's not Christmas, it's Kwanzaa, whatever it is.
Hanukkah.
Every year, and it doesn't change. I agree, and and we love it because even myself, I'd be like, I wish, but there's no excuse because you had the whole year to plan out for it.
Ain't nobody thinking about that, but I do think you should plan.
When he asks how to do it, plan. If you can't hand for it, if you have to start now, go over. Okay, I want him to have this person to have this. You start marking it off the list. I got this off. This for this person.
Because if you don't, it can become so manic.
This for this person. This for person. I mean, you can do this January, and because certain stuff don't leave. Or don't know what it is. Oh, this one the iPhone 11 or the newest iPhone. So I'm gonna put up. I'm gonna put $1,500 up. That's gonna be for the iPhone. So I'm gonna every week I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna put the $1,500. What?
$1,500 for an iPhone? Is this diamond encrusted?
Some people want you can't.
Not no $1,500. What type of iPhone is that? That's $1,500.
I mean, you can't. You gotta get a case and everything else for it, and that probably is
$1,500.
I mean, come on. If that's what you want the person to have, that's what you want the person to have. Again, I'm just using that as an example. If that's what you want the person to have, that's what you want the person to have. You can't. Some people say, I want to send them to Guatemala. If you want to, you go start planning now. Okay, I gotta, do this money payment. So when Christmas comes, he can go. This person can go to Guatemala. Whatever such is.
You
That's
know,
what
one
you
of
want.
my things that I think is people.
That's
I
the
agree.
best
Plan.
thing.
One of the things I say people should do is not get blown out because.
I agree
Again,
with
it
that
being so stressful, you
I
running
agree with that
all
too.
over trying to do this, trying to do that, gotta get this
But see-
person this, gotta get that person that you blow yourself
But
out
see-
and get so tired and frustrated.
I agree, but if you go ahead and plan it, you don't have to worry about that.
That's
and
true.
Like how people will be shopping together and all the rest of that stuff,
Absolutely.
and all Black Friday and Cyber Monday. You might not have what these people are looking for. You already got it because what people fail to realize, these stores already have this stuff to be going on and sell at certain times. They already have it exactly how they have it for Black Friday. Sometimes during during the year. So if you catch them at the right time, you can get it. So if you already say you already put $250 up for this toy, and you just find out it came out for $150, and they got it on sale, and you got your money up, so you just saved yourself $100, even though you thought it was gonna be $250. That's how you get stuff ahead of time, so you don't have to worry about that.
And
especially when you have children and stuff like that.
And something else that needs to happen is make sure that you do everything in moderation too. Don't try to do it all at once.
Yes.
That goes for eating. That goes for drinking. That goes for everything. Just do it in moderation around this time because again,
people get hurt. So many traffic accidents and all that type of stuff. I mean, because they be so wasted and don't be knowing what's going. I mean, like they said, but I always say, watch as well as pray. Watch your cup.
You gotta watch.
Yes, watch your cup.
You gotta watch.
Know what's going on. So always be up on what's going on because and some people don't care about people's feelings during the holiday because they're going through sorrow, they're going through pain, so they want to objectify that pain onto other people. Yeah. So you have to, like I'm saying, be watchful.
And ultimately, at the end of the day, guys, just be thankful. Be thankful for the gifts that you got, even if you didn't want them. Be thankful for the family and friends that are in your life, the loved ones.
I agree.
Just be thankful for everything that has been bestowed upon you within the year, and for everything that's in your life. Because remember, it could be worse. And you're so much more luckier than others, even if it doesn't seem like it.
For real.
So that's all the time we have for today, guys. But we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.
We need you guys to hit this subscribe button down here at this bottom, okay? And if you want to see these other videos, you know where to find them.
Yep,
they're going to be down there.
Check out our past videos.
Yes, we need you to work it out, talk about it, because we need you to comment also, because I like always reiterate. We want to know you guys' feelings and stuff on these.
Absolutely.
Do not feel like you have to comment or rest
Let
that
us know some of your Christmas tradition or holiday traditions. Some of the things that you loved growing up.
Oh, eggnog. That's the next thing. Honey, that's the next time for the holidays. So the eggnog.
Well, I love me a good eggnog. So before we close this out, we'll throw it in. Make sure you put some lick in it. That's all.
Yes, honey, get it.
I'm just saying, because I know when we leave the studio, I'm give me a little eggnog.
Yes, gonna go sipping.
But we will see you guys next time on the Jerico and Sabinky show. Remember, stay ready for the talk.
Yes.
And always keep it 100.
Yes.
Happy holidays, guys.
Be safe. Yes, look at the paper.